Michel Ruiz.
And my name is Saucedo.
We are third semester students at the Insurgentes University Plantel.
We belong to Group 3010 of the degree in Design and Visual Communication.
And in this great opportunity, we will tell you a little about art and design, if they have something to do with their differences and similarities, and we will be taking the subject more thoroughly.
So thanks for watching, and we hope you liked it.
Art and design are very different things that can be confused in the goal of the imagination. Both the designer and the artist can work through the same environments, handle similar concepts, and even share elements in their academic training, but their jobs and purpose are completely different.
While there are clear differences between what a designer looks for and what an artist looks for when creating a piece. For many people, both professions are still used as synonyms for the other, although they are totally different. Surely, you have heard it of here. There are designers who did not risk to be artists and ended up in design. Other artists who later discovered that their passion was actually design, and there is never a lack of the person, like me, who studies communication thinking that it can be both.
In addition, there are many types of artistic and design expressions. Most likely, we think of painting and graphic design, and first, this is the reason why many get confused. But the design goes beyond posters of advertisements. There is industrial design, interior design, fashion design, and web design. Also, this actually industrial design that we generally forget, right? If we take this into account, first we can see more clearly the difference between art and design. However, as we already mentioned, we generally forget about industrial design and do not take into account that we are interacting with design most of the time in our day-to-day life, as opposed to art.
The reality is that there is no area that is better or worse, but fulfill different purpose. And if you are thinking of being an artist or being a designer, but you do not know which way to go, or if you are thinking or hiring a designer, but you do not know if an artist is better for you, we will tell you what the main differences are for that you choose what suits you best.
There are people who consider that their artistic stand can be considered artistic works, and there are artists who end up being part of a poster design. There are also people who maintain that the two are part of a whole, or that there is no difference. However, the difference between art and design are the purpose for which they are created, the way the public or audience interacts with them, the function they fulfill, the skills of the person who performs them. In the end, each of them are related to each other.
Art as design answer. When we say that art and design serve and are created for different purposes, it is because art is created from feelings, while design is created to solve a communication problem. What art seeks is only to inspire the viewer to question himself, while design seeks an audience that will pay attention to the message is streaming, which was previously made. Instead, design seeks to create a solution to a problem, which is now can we communicate this and have our message clearly understood and what we expected the audience. To do with it, Design is not interpret. It is great to be consumed. Art is it.
We have already said that we interact with design all the time and that we react, interpret or consume art and design in different ways. Also that art can be subject to interpretation as opposed to design. That is why there are people who say that art is a matter of taste and opinion design. This might sound confusing because there are quirks of art that, in our opinion, turn out to be horrible or not make sense.
We interact with design all the time, but art is usually there for us to observe and enjoy in museums, sculptures, songs, etc. While we are in contact with art and artists, expression every day, we do not use them in order to use them out of necessity.
Since what design seeks is to purpose solutions the real life problems and not art, what it seeks is to question yourself about reality or your perception of it. A design fulfills a specific function because it was created for that reason. Art has multiple interpretations, something that design cannot allow.
You don't need to be a great artist to be a designer. While our artists need or should learn about composition, proportion, and the dynamics of light. This does not imply that they use in the detailed work.
The designer learns according to practice to understand and solve the problems and needs that we face every day, while the artist learns and practice so that the vision he wants to project is as perfect and accurate as possibility to the that he has in his head. Talking about art and design are different things, although many times even in our defense or differences we end up finding similarities. In addition, art often depends on the context and design is the context. Confusing, right?
And really, everyone is the creator of what they think and judge of what they say. So finally, we cannot determine what is really different.
Thank you for watching and listening to this video podcast. We hope it has been to your liking.
We are grateful for the creation of this space, to your English teacher Fausto Murillo, and to you, go allow it to enter your homes.
Thank you so much.
Goodbye.